Hi, everyone on YouTube and all the NFL YouTube prognosticators and football fans everywhere. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my thoughts about Week 16 and my picks for Week 17 for the 2023 NFL season. Check it out. First off, let me apologize not getting it sooner before the Thursday night game. Don't mind Bella either, because I was a little sick. I wasn't feeling too good after Christmas. Even though my holiday was good, it was quiet, but after that, it was just, I didn't really feel too well. So, anyways, that's why I didn't do what I did. But for that game, for Cleveland and the Jets, I did pick Cleveland to win at home, which they did, and I took Cleveland -7, and I took the over 34.5. So, on that one. So that's, if you're wondering about that game, yes, that's what I picked. And no, I just thought that was going to be the way to go because I think Cleveland wants to be in the playoffs. So that's why. And Bella wants to say hi. So anyways, that being said, let's continue my thoughts about Week 16 for straight up, I did 11-5, which is pretty good. Against the spread, I went 8-8, and over and under I went 4-2. So for the straight up overall, 147 and 87 overall the year. That was pretty good. Against the spread, 114 104 overall in the year. In the over and under, I'm barely making the 500 mark. I'm 31 and 27 overall in the year. So, anyways, yeah, that's pretty good. What happened last week? The Rams beating the New Orleans Saints, keeping their playoff hopes alive. Cincinnati losing to Pittsburgh, that's not really good for Cincinnati. So, in Indianapolis and Atlanta, Indianapolis is trying to fight for the division right now. Green Bay and Carolina, Green Bay almost slits, but they end up pulling it off. Houston and Cleveland, well, to say the least on that one, Cleveland did get the win. So that's all I can say about that one. And Cleveland did want to get that playoffs hopes alive, considering what happened last night, too. Jets in Washington, nothing really. Tennessee and Seattle, not much on that one either. Jacksonville and Tampa Bay, doesn't look good for Jacksonville right now. But anyways, continuing on with that, Chicago and Arizona. Chicago got a win. That's all I can tell you. Miami and Dallas. Wow, that game was not expected to see right now. And the Broncos and my Patriots, if you would have told me that the Patriots are going to keep Denver out of the playoffs, I would have said you were crazy. But they did, so that's the way it looked. And on Christmas Day, the Chiefs and the Vegas Raiders, I think Patrick Mahomes misses Tyreek Hill. And the Eagles and the Giants, hey, Eagles got the win. All I can say. In San Francisco and Baltimore, and I was kind of surprised. It looks like Baltimore wants that division in the NFC North. It's going to come down to this week and see how it goes. And until then, that's my thoughts about Week 16. Let's go on to my Week 17 picks. Okay, like I mentioned on the Thursday night game, the Cleveland Browns won. They beat the New York Jets. And they covered the 7.5, and they went over 34.5. That's what I did. That's what I picked over there personally, but I couldn't get the picks earlier than I can after Christmas because I was really sick, like I mentioned before. So that's what I did on that game. So kicking off for tomorrow, Dallas and Detroit. I think this is a toss-up game. This game can go either way. So this is a really, really close call. So I think because since Dallas at home, I'm gonna pick the Dallas to win and over there and hope they get a playoff berth in there over the Detroit Lions on this game. So I'm gonna take the Dallas Cowboys over the Detroit Lions to win. On the line now, Dallas is favored by 6 in this game. That's way too many points. Even with Detroit lacking on defense, though, I still think they can pull it off on the offense. They can do some damage. So I'm going to take Detroit +6 in this game. Over and under, give me some fireworks. It's over 53.5. I'm going over 53.5 on that game. My New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Now, for this game, I'm kind of expecting to see what the Patriots are going to do in this one. It's a really tight situation in here because they're having a bad year, but they could play spoiler. You know, there's always a bad team that plays spoiler at the end of the year in this game. Not saying Buffalo is going to lose the game. I'm not saying that. They could possibly win. But would I be surprised if they win? Not really. They're trying to fight for a playoff spot. But, Is it sometime but it's in Buffalo. But is it sometime that the bad teams could beat a good team? Yeah, it's a possibility. Could I see it this case? Maybe. But you know what I'm saying? Why not? Let's have some fun. Let's play some spoilers this week. So I'm going to take the upset in this one. I'm going to take my New England Patriots over the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo to win in this game. And by the way, we haven't won in Buffalo in at least in 2 years since Mac Jones' rookie year. So keep that in mind. So, and that was the Win Bowl game, if you're wondering about that one. So anyways, continuing on with that. So, on the line, though, the Buffalo Bills are favored by 12 points in this game. Even if I was going to take Buffalo to win that game, I don't think they were going to cover that anyway. So I'm taking my Patriots plus 12 in that game. The Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. Now, this game, I think this is a game that Chicago may play a spoiler too, but I don't know. It's hard to say on this one, but I think, surprisingly, I kind of agree with Vegas in this one. So it's Chicago on this one, so I'm going to take the Chicago Bears in Chicago over Atlanta to win. On the line, though, Chicago's favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Chicago minus 3. The Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, good for Vegas Raiders. They got their Super Bowl. Now they're playing the Colts, who are fighting for the playoff spot right now. So, if Indianapolis needs to hope that Houston and Jacksonville loses, I think Indianapolis has a good spot for that. So, anyways, I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts over the Las Vegas Raiders to win. On the line, Indianapolis is favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Indianapolis minus 3. The LA Rams and the New York Giants. Now, for this game, the LA Rams are also fighting for a playoff spot, but the New York Giants are not as much either. But this game, I don't see the Giants playing a spoiler. That's the thing on that one. So I'm going to take the LA Rams over the New York Giants to win this game in New York. On the line, though, the Rams are favored by 6 in this game. I'm going to take the Rams minus 6. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Now, this is a game that Philadelphia needs to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. If I'm not mistaken, if they win this game this weekend against Arizona, they get the division. So this is a big, big game for Philadelphia right now. Even though they're lacking on defense, they should be focused on this week, though. But do I think they're going to play Arizona's going to play spoiler this week? Nah, I don't think it's this week. So I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles over the Arizona Cardinals to win this game. Of course, Bella wants more attention. All right, on the line, though, the Philadelphia is favored by 10.5 in this game. This is what I'm going to get Arizona. I'm going to take Arizona plus 10.5. Which I'm not mistaken. I think Arizona has covered the last 5 games, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, someone comment on that. Let me know. Anyways, that being said, Tampa Bay Buccaneers and New Orleans Saints. Now, this is a division game. I think the winner will be their playoff hopes alive, and the loser will go home, which obviously I think New Orleans lost last week, so that's not a good sign on that one. So, but Tampa Bay, I think I'm going to go with Tampa Bay to win this game. So I'm going to take Tampa Bay over the New Orleans Saints to win. Small price to pay, but I think Tampa Bay is going to win. On the line, Tampa Bay is favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Tampa Bay minus 3. The San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders. Now, for this game, the Washington Commanders are trying to go for their top 5 pick. San Francisco trying to go for the number 1 seed. I think that's the way it's going to go. I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers over the Washington Commanders in Washington. On the line, though, San Francisco is favored by 3.5. San Francisco is favored by 13.5 to win this game. I'm going to take San Francisco minus 13.5. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Carolina Panthers. Now, for this game, Jacksonville needs to win to keep the division hopes alive. I already have our Indianapolis Colts winning. But does Jacksonville needs to play for their lives right now. Make sure Trevor Lawrence is healthy. If he's not healthy, don't start him. So, but if Jacksonville wins, I believe they get that, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to hedge my bets in this one. I'm going to take Jacksonville at home over the Carolina Panthers to win. On the line, though, this is where I'm going to get Jacksonville. Jacksonville's favored by 6.5 points. Favorites in this game, I'm going to take Carolina plus 6.5. The Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. Now the rematch are week 2 or week 3 last year. Now in Baltimore, now they meet again. Now I think Baltimore is looking for redemption from Miami from a year ago. So if the way the Lamar Jackson's been playing lately, that could happen. In the way Miami's been playing, I don't know if that's going to happen. So I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens at home over the Miami Dolphins to win. And I think Baltimore wants the number 1 seed too. On the line, though, Baltimore's favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Baltimore -3. The Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Now, for this game, Houston needs to win, too, to keep their division hopes alive. Or at least the playoff hopes alive, too. Do I see Tennessee playing a spoiler? Maybe, maybe not. But if CJ Stroud is not playing this week, I'm going to hedge my bets and not take the game. But as of right now, I didn't hear much about CJ Stroud on his concussion protocol, which I think he has a concussion protocol. So, anyways, that being said, I think I'm going to take Houston over Tennessee for now. But on the line, though, Houston's favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Tennessee +3 because you never know on that one. But if CJ Stroud is not playing, I'm definitely going to switch my pick to the Tennessee Titans on this game. The Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, for this game, this is a mighty, mighty close call on this one. Pittsburgh needs to win. At this point, Pittsburgh's desperate on offense. But they're much better on defense. So anyways, that being said, Seattle, another way around on this one. But in this case, I think I'm going to take Seattle over Pittsburgh to win this game because it's in Seattle. On the line, though, Seattle's played by 3 in this game. Well, 3.5, excuse me. I'm going to take Pittsburgh +3.5 because you never know. The Denver Broncos and the LA Chargers. Now, this game, Denver needs to win out. At least do something. I think now they're mathematically in trouble in the postseason because what my Patriots did to them last week. So anyways, continuing on with that, you never know. I'm going to take the Denver Broncos at home over the LA Chargers to win. And I heard, as of right now, Russell Wilson has been benched. So I may possibly maybe benched for the year. I don't know. There was a possibility about that one, so I got to keep me posted. As of right now, I'm going to take Denver over the LA Chargers to win. On the line, though, the LA Chargers the Broncos are favored by 5.5 in this game. I'm going to take the LA Chargers +5.5. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, for this game, this is a must-win situation for Kansas City. They're in win mode right now. Somebody's got to step up to the plate on offense. Could it be Patrick Mahomes? Could it be Travis Kelce? Anyone in the offense? Someone's got to give. So that's why I'm going to take Kansas City at Arrowhead, or whatever stadium they play in now, over the Cincinnati Bengals to win. On the line, this is where I'm going to get the Cincinnati Bengals. The Chiefs are favored by 7 in this game. I'm going to take Cincinnati +7. And the Sunday Night Football, the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Now, for this game, I expect it to be lots of good ones in this one. But Green Bay needs to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Minnesota needs to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. One scenario on this one. I'm flip-flopping on both sides of this one. Is there an offense that I trust the most on this game? It's probably Green Bay. Because Green Bay's offense has been clicking with Jordan Love. I think he's getting used to the game right now. He's trying to get out there, and so what? So. But if there's a defense I trust right now, it's Minnesota. So I think Minnesota's at home. That's what I'm going to lean towards. I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings over the Green Bay Packers to win. On the line, you never know. The Vikings are favored by 2 in this game. I'm going to take Green Bay +2. Over and under, it's 46. I'm going to go over 46.5. Okay, a big shout out this week is Matt the NFL Fanatic. Check him out and the rest of the NFL YouTube prognosticator page in the description down below right here. Till then, this is Andrew Warren signing off for this year. And rock out and Happy New Year, everybody.